Hey guys! Remember that time when I said I wasn't gonna go weeks without uploading on this channel? That was a month ago. Guys, nah, you know what? I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. Every time I try to explain myself, it's just annoying. So, you know what? Hey, hi, hello, I'm here. The lights are so shiny. I haven't done this in so long. Oh, also, I'm brunette. Surprise! I very shittily curled it today, so please excuse that, but at least I curled it. If you want to see a video on like my hair journey and how this happened, I will link that down below. I put that up on my main channel not too long ago. I had actually filmed a video a long time ago, like a month ago, for this channel, and I'm still gonna put it up. The problem is that it was the same exact look, like the end result was the same look that I got with the Too Faced collection, which is the video that I posted before you're seeing this. So I was like, I can't just post a video with the same exact... I think too much, okay? Living in here, it's not so fun. But anyway, I'm back today. I haven't worn makeup in like a week and I am so ready, bitch. I'm gonna be doing a video on YouTubers' makeup. So I'm not limiting this to like just YouTuber makeup brands. I'm also doing products that YouTubers have collabed with other brands with. Is that a sentence? You know what I mean. It's makeup collabs and also the YouTuber's own makeup brand. Like, I'm just using everything that a YouTuber has done. I'm honestly just very curious to see, because if you think about it, these beauty YouTubers, they sit down, they tell you how to put on your makeup, they recommend products to you. Oh my god, my nails are horrible. Don't look at that. I don't know. I guess I'm just curious to see how when the YouTuber sits down and gets control over a product, like how that turns out, because they're normally telling you what product is good, what product is bad, so their product should be good. I mean, in theory, but we all know that doesn't happen every time. But anyway, okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves and let's begin. I am going to be doing quite a dramatic look for this. At least I think I am going to. I have two eyeshadow palettes that I'm gonna be using, and that is the Manny MUA Life's a Drag palette and the Emily Edit The Wants palette. I know there's been some drama over this because Tati did a review and she didn't like it. Oh my god. How dare she have an opinion about makeup when that's literally her job. Anyway, I love Emily Noel. I have followed Emily Noel since I was in high school. I don't actually keep up with her videos so much anymore, but when I was younger, she was one of the main people I watched, and I really love this palette. There's just so many options. I haven't tried it at all, and I am very curious because it is Makeup Revolution, which is a more affordable brand, and these colors are ballsy, okay? Especially this green right here called Corduroy. I am dying to do something with that, and I'm also terrified. I have not used any of the vibrant colors in this palette, but I have used more of the neutral tones, just being fully transparent here. But anyway, let's just get started. Okay, so as usual, I'm gonna prime my face before I do my eyes, and I'm gonna use a primer that I bought that was very expensive and that I don't like. The Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I know, everybody's gasping in unison. I do not like this primer. I have tried it multiple times. As you can see, I've followed directions, and I think this is a load of crap. If you would like to see a whole video on why I don't like the Tatcha primer, let me know and I will gladly do that, even with like a demo and everything. But I'm going to apply it anyway. Oh, man, I got lipstick on this hand. It's gonna get all over my face. Oh well. I know you're probably thinking, if you don't like this, why did you just put it on? This is expensive and I've used too much to return it, so I'm gonna use all of it. You better believe it. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Eden, as always. I'm gonna set my primer with this shade from the Emily palette called The Cream. I really have no idea what I'm gonna go for. All I'm aiming to do on this channel is pretty much just not do the same shit over and over, and it's actually much harder to do than it sounds. Anyway, I'm gonna use this transition shade called Sickening. Like I said, I have not used these bold colors, but let me tell you, spoiler alert, I love these shadows, the ones that I have used. They are super easy to blend. This palette is just ginormous. I mean, let's be real. And it's also just a little bit hideous. But the quality of the shadows is something else. Honestly, love it. So I'm gonna apply that Sickening color in my crease as my transition shade. And I'm gonna apply that quite high because you guys tell me to. I'm actually nervous because the idea I have in my head could go horribly wrong with this look, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. I wanna do a super smoky lid with this color, this dark green color called Corduroy, but I'm having flashbacks to my youth when I used to wanna do the bombshell smoky eye where there's like black all over the lid and it's blended up. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know. It was called the bombshell smoky eye, and every time I tried to do it, I looked like I got punched in the eye 17 times. It was horrible. Lowered my confidence in my makeup skills, okay? And now I'm gonna go for a look like that? Like, can I do this? Before I do that, I think I'm gonna go in and deepen up the crease with this color right here called Mug, just because Actually, I don't know why, so I'm not gonna try to explain why. But I feel like I'm just gonna put a super dark color on, so I wanna have a kind of like a build-up in my crease, but I don't know if that's actually gonna help. Pretty sure once I put this green on, it's just gonna fuck everything up. What the hell did I just do? Why does that look horrible? It's starting. I'm already fucking up. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a synthetic brush like this because I feel like this is gonna do the best job packing it on, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna work in small, oh god. I'm gonna work in small little sections and just pat this on. Oh god, what have I done? Oh. Babe, can I have some wipes? I'm fucking everything up.
Oh my god, what the heck is that? What are you
What
trying to do, bro?
Can I have some wipes? Okay, we are having a little bit of a disaster. There is an incredible amount of fallout on that. I feel like some people are gonna tell me that it's because I set my primer rather than leave it wet. The reason why I always set my primer is I feel like my eyeshadows get really splotchy and all over the place when I don't. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to wipe this all off and start again. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back and we're gonna pretend that never happened. Okay? Thank you very much. I am going to go for a different look. I'm not gonna go near that corduroy shade ever again in my life. Anyway, I'm going to put the same transition shade from the Life's a Drag palette that we used last time. I'm just gonna put that into my crease. And instead of a green look, I think we're gonna go for a cranberry holiday eye, which has a far less likelihood of turning out horrendous. I can pull off some makeup looks, but there's just some things I'm not talented enough to make work, and corduroy is one of them. Man, that whole scenario just brought me back to high school when I tried to do that damn bombshell eye. I don't want to blame the palette, partially because I don't want to get attacked on the internet, and also I love Emily Noel. Like, I think she's the sweetest fucking person on the internet. Seriously, I don't know her personally, but that's the vibe I get. But I will just say that the corduroy shade was really pretty. The color was pretty. If you put it on with your finger, you can get the pigment, but that fallout was crazy and it wasn't blending out for me too well, but that seriously could just be my lack of skill. I mean, did you see that eye? It was... Let's not talk about it. Let's move on. Okay, I am going to be using these shades right here, this kind of like cranberry situation. I think I'm gonna go in with the Dues Paid because it's very, very holiday looking. Ooh, that is pink. Oh god, we can't go south again. We just can't. We can't do it. Oh, it's not called Dues Paid. This one's called Love Tons. You know what? It really doesn't matter. This is definitely more pink than I thought it was gonna be, but hopefully the other colors help out. I'm gonna go in with a fluffier brush because that wasn't really blending that well. And let me see if this works better. I don't know if you could see, it kind of is creating a line or just extreme patchiness. I'm not really sure how much you can see. I'm used to, just because the way my eyes are shaped, I'm used to patchiness right here in the inner corner. I'm not really used to it here in the middle or in the outside of my eye, but I'm gonna work with more colors and build it up and see if that helps. I'm gonna go into this color right here that's called Cheer, and I'm realizing more and more that these colors are literally red. This shade, oh my god. Can you see the level of patchiness? I really don't want to knock Emily Noel because I love her, so I'm not going to. It just is patchier than I expected, but we're gonna just work with it. I'm gonna go in with a small, dense little brush, and I'm gonna go into the Manny MUA palette. I'm gonna go into this color called Trade, just to bring more of a purpley brown situation rather than a red, and I'm gonna just deepen this up. I'm gonna bring it all the way into the inner corner because I do want this to be pretty smoky, and I can immediately notice a difference. I have not